What's going on, the Winners Win podcast? Your boy Loso 2.0, the copy got himself. And today we're going to talk about the 4 special effects of pausing during speech. So a little bit of an update for you guys. This is something actually that I really need to work on. Now, some episodes, as you listen to them, no, my first episodes, you could just see me rambling on and talking too fast for myself. There's no change of pace. There's no change of pitch. There's no emphasis. There's no change of tempo, no pausing. There's no going fast. It's not, everything is just one pitch, one pace, everything. I'm just talking super fast like this, the whole time, to the point where I'm actually even out of breath. And it's funny because my wife will always tell me, Carlos, you need to slow down. Or she would say, why are you talking so fast that you're out of breath? That's what your episode sounds like. It sounds like you're talking so super fast to the point where you're out of breath. Now, when I did make my last episode, I was out of breath, but that's because I was working on my push-ups that I told you guys about, where I'm at 150 push-ups on the day, where my goal is 300 today, and 150 core when my goal is 200. Now, that's a different type of out of breath because I was working out. But the out of breath I will be on my episodes will be just talking too freaking fast, too much. And I needed to slow that thing down a little bit. So that was definitely some great advice that she gave me. Today, as far as my day goes, I'm excited. I'm going to be meeting some very high up people as far as the company goes, the company that I'm joining today is my first day. So it's going to be pretty exciting talking to them. And I'm actually going to be using a lot of stuff when I meet them today that I actually learned from reading, I gotta stop saying, where is it at? How to Win Friends and Influence People. That book is that book is literally a gold mine. Let me just show y'all real quick. And this is something that we started in my book club, in my coaching thing. This is a gold mine. You really do not understand how much of a gold mine this is. Because this is teaching you how to win friends and influence people, which is sales. Because we're all in the people business. And then he also has the art of public speaking, which is sales again, because it's all about working with people, learning how to effectively communicate with people on a positive note. And a lot of things I'm learning about this thing is about positivity. Even when I speak, the different things I'm learning and different things I'm going to teach you guys is all about helping you improve your speech so you can communicate more effectively with people, so you can sell more stuff, or so you can influence more people. Because no matter what business you are in the people business, because consumers are the ones that buy. Even if you're in B2B. Now, if you don't know what B2B means, B2B means business to business. So are you selling directly to businesses? Are you selling directly to consumers? So B2C is business to consumer. Because there are businesses out there that strictly sell to businesses. For example, copywriting or marketing. I can do marketing in 2 different ways, which I advise every marketer to do this, or every copywriter. You sell your own products or service, so B2C, your business to consumers. So that's maybe your own books, maybe your own newsletters, coaching, whatever you want to do, B2C. Your own seminars, webinars, B2C. But also have B2B, which is where the real money is at, which is going business to business. So getting a business that's well established and writing their copy for them, doing their marketing for them, that's B2B. That's where the money's really at, because these businesses are already established. That's why it's good to find a niche. For example, me trying to help young African American men achieve in 1 year what it takes most to achieve achieve in 3 to 4 is amazing and good, because now the thing that I'm attacking are schools. Because I know schools are established with their own funds. The schools are established with their own money. And I have to probably start with high schools to work my way up to college, because college is really where I want to be at. Because then colleges, they have all types of funds and stuff from the state that they could spend on keynote speakers. But anyway, we're going to get to the public speaking side, right? The 4 special effects of pausing when speaking. One of them is when you pause, when you speak. First of all, you should pause after every important idea or when for real, all of the things that destroy monotony, right? So far, the 3 things that destroy monotony that I'm talking about in it, and as you guys know, monotony is talking, very boring, one tone, everything, are emphasis, change of pitch, change of tempo, and pausing. So it's 4 of them. Change of pitch is talking low, and then sometimes high. Change of tempo is talking really fast, and then talking really slow. Change of emphasis, or emphasizing, or adding more power, force to a word, and then some words you're just talking regular. And then there's the pausing, right? So when I talk and I stamp on an important idea, I stop right there. So the 4 special effects of pausing are: 1, when you pause, you enable the mind of the speaker to gather forces before delivering a final volley. So when I'm speaking and I know I'm about to deliver, if I'm really about to speak my piece, if I'm really about to talk about that thing, like I'm really about to, this is very important. For example, when I said the 4 special effects of pausing, today I'm going to talk about the 4 special effects of pausing. When I pause right there, that means I'm about to speak my truth. So when I'm pausing, I'm enabling my mind to gather force before delivering my final volley. And honestly, when I do pause sometimes, now that I'm more conscious of the different tones and the different speeds and the different tempos and where I'm going to emphasize, now I'm thinking about what or where in the next sentence I'm going to emphasize or add pitch or change tempo or pause at. And that's what a good part of the pause is for. And honestly, sometimes our mind plays tricks on us. See, our mind thinks that when we pause, we're pausing for 30 minutes. Like right now, when I just paused, I thought in my mind, I'm thinking I'm too silent for too long. But really, it was only 1 second. Or maybe it's only 3 seconds. And having a pause is actually making it more natural. It actually comes off more natural when you have pauses because you're thinking about what you're going to say next. And what you're going to not say, per se. Or how to take out those like you're taking all of those words out of your vocabulary. The second thing that it does is it prepares the mind of the auditor to receive your message. So when I say, I'm going to talk about the 4 special effects of pausing. Now the listener is sitting there. Okay, so let me prepare. What are the 4? What are the 4 things I got to remember now? You're giving them time to sit there and think about it. It's also, the third thing is doing is creating effective suspense. Because now that I have that pause in there, we're going to talk about the 4 special effects of pausing. You're just sitting there. Okay, let me get my mind ready. What are the 4? You're thinking about it. You know how powerful suspense is, especially in horror movies. That's what they thrive off of. But now it's getting a little cornier with everybody doing the same thing and all that stuff. But they thrive off of suspense because suspense is what leads up to that final boom, and they scare you. Although I think they should stop putting background music in suspense, and I think that's something horror movies are stopped doing. And now they're just catching more off guard. Or they'll have the and then you think it was that, and it's like, oh, I'm good. Turn around, and boom. You know what I mean? And that caught me one time when she walked into her dad laying out on the floor, dead and all that stuff. She turned around and boom, it was there. And then the 4th special effect of pausing is it gives an important idea time to penetrate. Now it's penetrating your mind and it's sticking to you. Now when you go back after listening to this podcast or listen to this episode and I talk about the 4 special effects, you're going to remember the 4 special effects because I paused after. Now it's penetrating your mind. Okay, this is something I need to remember. So that's really 4 different reasons why you should pause. And hopefully you're going to start using this when you're speaking to people, when you're selling, when you're relationships, whatever you want to use it for. Even in sports, physically, pause, change the tempo. Sometimes you got to go fast, sometimes you got to go slow. Sometimes you got to bull your way in, emphasize. You got to use power. Sometimes you can use more finesse. It all goes hand in hand, I'm telling you. All the physical things that we use in sports or physical things we use are things we should be using in our communication, things we should be using in our mind. It all goes hand in hand. It's all together. It's all God. So that's really all I have for you guys today. If you're watching this on YouTube, I want you to like, subscribe, and share this channel and comment below because I love seeing the different types of reviews and stuff that I can work on. And if you're listening to this on any type of podcast platform, 5-star reviews, and please leave a review below. I want to get better. I want to improve my speaking game. I want to improve my podcast. With all that being said, I want you guys to keep killing the day. And just remember, you pray for success like this. 2.0 out.